When life feels too heavy to carry, where do you turn? Some people give up, some run away. But one man chose faith. Every morning before the sun rose, he sat by his small kitchen table, a cup of black coffee, a Bible with worn pages, bills stacked beside him waiting to be paid. His hands were rough from work. His eyes carried years of worry. But deep inside, there was something that kept him standing. Faith that tomorrow could be better than today. He did not grow up with much. As a boy, he saw his parents fight over money, over food, over broken dreams. He promised himself that when he had his own family, he would do better. He would be strong. He would protect his children from pain. But life has a way of testing even the strongest hearts. One winter, he lost his job at the factory. The machine stopped. The paycheck stopped. The bills did not. He came home that night and sat in silence. His wife waited for him to speak, but no words came. He looked at his kids sleeping in the other room. He felt fear crawl up his back like cold wind. Many men would break. Many would drown the fear in anger, or drink, or blame. But he did something different. He opened his Bible and whispered a small prayer. God, I don't know how, but help me. Days turned into weeks. He looked for work. Any work. He painted houses in the cold. He fixed old fences. He shoveled snow from neighbors' driveways just to buy bread and milk. He came home late, hands frozen, pockets empty. But every night he thanked God for one more day. His wife worried. What if this is it? She asked. He looked her in the eyes. It's not over, he said. We keep going. One night his youngest child woke up coughing a deep cough, wet and sharp. They rushed to the small clinic in town. The doctor looked serious. Your son needs medicine. He needs care. It'll cost more than you have. The man nodded. He held his son close and said nothing. When they got home, he sat at the same kitchen table. He prayed again. God, I don't know why this is happening, but I trust you. Show me the way. The next day a friend called. Hey, I heard you need work. My cousin needs help fixing a roof. It was not much, but it was something. He climbed that roof in the freezing rain. His back hurt. His hands bled. He kept going. He came home, left a few bills on the table. Not enough for everything, but enough for medicine. Enough for soup. Enough to keep the heat on that night. Sometimes he thought about giving up. He thought about running away from the weight on his shoulders. But then he heard his children laugh in the next room. He heard his wife humming a song while washing dishes. These small moments gave him strength. One night, when things were at their worst, he went for a walk alone. Snow fell around him like cold feathers. He looked up at the dark sky. Tears filled his eyes. Why me? He asked the stars. Why so hard? No voice answered, just silence. But in that silence, he felt a tiny spark inside him. You are not alone, he thought. Keep walking. He kissed his children's foreheads as they slept. He held his wife's hand. He knew he could not promise them riches or a life without struggle. But he could promise one thing. He would not lose faith. Months passed. He took small jobs, one after another. He learned new skills. He made new friends who helped him when he needed it most. Slowly, the debt shrank. The house stayed warm. His children stayed fed. One day, his son, now healthy, ran to him with a drawing, a stick figure family, all holding hands. In the corner, a big sun shining over their heads. The boy said, Daddy, the sun is you. The man smiled. Tears filled his tired eyes. All the pain, all the nights of fear, all the heavy days. They led him here, to this moment. His faith did not make life easy, but it gave him hope. It gave him courage to face what came next. When people ask him now, how did you do it? How did you survive so many storms? He answers softly, I did not do it alone. My faith carried me when my legs could not. When you feel lost, remember this man. Remember that faith is not about escaping pain. It is about standing strong in the middle of it. When bills pile up, when sickness comes, when nights feel too long, whisper a prayer, hold on to hope, keep going. One day, you will look back and see how far you have come, and you will know your faith was never wasted. So tonight, sit at your own kitchen table, close your eyes, take a deep breath. You are not alone. Keep faith alive. Even the smallest light can guide you through the darkest night.